finally, take number 2. And so we have take number 1 in the hopper. Maybe we'll show that. I don't know. We'll pick which one is best.
Blooper reel.
But so this is F Cube. This is video number 1. So what you guys missed 10 seconds before we got on air, she was like, "You need to sit up." In the whole first take, you were slouching over, like, "Please look presentable." It's as if I'm not on air every single day.
Hey.
And I don't have to. Anyway.
You have people watching over you at work.
I do.
Like making sure you're.
That's true. That's true.
Anyway.
I'm Jim Schultz. It's my wife, Autumn Schultz. F Cube.
Schultz, not Schultz.
We're not getting into that. We're definitely
That's
not
for the family. That's for Steve Mills.
Yeah. We'll get into that in some future video. F Cube starts basically with this video.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is, this is our About Us video, right? Some of you may already know me from Fitness and Your Finances, from Tasty Trade, from whatever else. And some of you may not know my wife, Autumn. And so I want to take a couple minutes, talk a little bit about me and kind of my faith with the 3 F's: fitness, faith, finance. It's actually fitness, finance, faith.
Or faith.
Or
fitness.
Faith, fitness. It doesn't matter.
It's
like multiplication. It's like multiplication, right? 3 times 2, 2 times 3. You're getting to the same destination.
Okay.
Trust me, it works. And so, yeah. So many inside jokes based off of that. So anyway. So I'm gonna take a couple minutes to talk about me. Take a couple minutes, we'll talk about you, and then we'll take a few minutes. We'll talk about F Cubed.
Okay.
Kind of how it got started, where we see it going, that kind of stuff.
First of all, can I just say something?
You, please.
I'm wearing my Asheville sweatshirt.
Oh my gosh.
Which is like our favorite place, and I just realized that.
So Asheville, North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
We've been there what, half a dozen times?
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
And that place just.
It rocks.
Why don't we scratch this About Us video? Can we just talk about Asheville for like 15
But
minutes?
no, I just think that's neat because it's a video about us, sort of. And
yeah, no, it is.
Anyway,
that's
go ahead.
Literally the title of the video. So.
Right, that's true.
That's
go
true.
ahead.
Asheville, man, romance.
Yeah.
Memories, stories, just really, really great. So, anyway, about me. So, fitness. So growing up, I was a big kid, man. I was big. I was made fun of. I was picked on. I was everything. I was laughed at. I was all that stuff. My whole family, if you met like my parents, my sisters, that kind of stuff, you know, you would notice genetically we don't necessarily have the greatest code in the world. And so, you know, it was kind of a tough, I had a tough go at it growing up as a kid. But then when I graduated high school, I decided I'm not going to live like this anymore. I made a change. I discovered natural bodybuilding. I've competed now 15, 16 times. I'm now trying to earn my pro card.
How did you discover natural bodybuilding?
Yeah, so I actually...
I don't know if I know... I may know that.
Really? Well, so here you go. So this is great.
Okay.
Right? So Christmas night, 1999, I was in a car accident, which you know, obviously.
I do know that.
You know that. I broke my right leg.
Yep.
I lost the hearing in my right ear.
Yeah.
While I was recovering from that, because I couldn't walk, right? So I was kind of holed up in this little room in my mom's house. Yeah. And I got my hands on Arnold Schwarzenegger's biography, this little paperback book. And I read it, and I was like, wow. I didn't even know, like, bodybuilding existed, really.
Who gave that to you?
I think my boy Brian Lennon may have gone to the library and got it. I don't know. I actually don't know. But me and Brian were really good friends at the time. And so I read that book, and when I was getting so fired up, I'm like, man, when I get healed up, I'm going to hit the gym hard. And I'll talk about, you know, my first show and recent shows. And that first show, man, that was something. It was not what I thought it was going to be.
I've seen pictures.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah. So, anyway, fitness has been a huge part of my life. Finance, when we met, I was in my Ph.D. program.
Yep.
Right? Graduated with a Ph.D. degree. Went into academia, worked as a professor for 6.5 years. And then had pretty much the opportunity of a lifetime to go work for Tasty Trade, which is a financial media company here in Chicago. Yeah. I host a show. I co-host another show. It's really great. I know a lot of people here probably also watch me on Tasty Trade. If you don't already, tastytrade.com. It's it's just a really great opportunity. It allows me to talk about the things within finance that I'm really excited about, which is investing, derivatives, options, futures, trading, right? Kind of actively taking a role in how your financial future plays out. I really love that and everything about it. And then, of course, the faith piece, man. It's Jesus. That's it. I mean,
that's all you got?
Do I need more? I think not. Jesus is the answer to everything.
This is true.
No, it's so cool, man. I mean, I cannot wait to talk more about our journeys. I cannot wait to talk more about biblical truths. I can't, how we, you know, just you and I, two normal people.
Yeah.
We don't have a theology degree, but we're just trying to figure it out like everybody else. I cannot wait to just have F cubed off the ground and just get Jesus out there, just get his name out there, get his story out there, talk more about, you know, what he's trying to teach us in our lives, what he's trying to teach us about himself.
Just our struggles, like.
Just, that's it, man. We're just normal
honestly,
people.
I think you could learn the most about Jesus through the trials, through our failures, our repeated failures, and just how he's worked in us through those things. So.
Exactly. So that's enough about me. So let's talk about you now for a few minutes.
Right, exactly.
You have 45 seconds. Go.
That's more than I usually get.
Oh my gosh. That is not true. That is categorically not true.
You don't even have to. All the ladies know. I'm telling the truth.
We need an independent third party. Second video, you'll see a third party that will mediate.
You know what? Who really gets all of the airtime in this house these days?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we have two kids.
It's neither of us.
Yeah.
It's all the peanut. It's all Penelope.
Penelope Grace.
All of it. That girl talks.
She's our 2.5-year-old daughter.
More than I talk in a whole week.
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot, actually. Because we were joking. I actually do talk a lot. But
she has some vocabulary that
gosh.
it rivals my own. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Incredible.
You would think she was listening to me.
Right. Or me all day. But anyway. She's 2.5. She'll be 3 in January. Did you already say that?
Half of
sort
it.
of. And then we have Elijah James, who is little Eli.
He's a tank, man.
He's huge. Oh my gosh, he weighs the same as an average 1-year-old child. That's what the doctor told me.
And he's 6.5 months old.
6.5 months old.
That's my boy.
Yeah. So anyway, he had a tough first 5 months. He's doing pretty well now. He's very cute. So those are the people that get most of the attention actually in this household these days.
Okay.
But I am another part of this picture right now. So
right now, meaning you could be let go at some point.
You better not let me
It could happen. I am the CEO, and I have to make these tough decisions.
That would be a mistake. You've got to please the shareholders. Okay.
Look at you with your finance knowledge. That's true.
Yeah.
I am the only shareholder, so that's going to be easy to do, but I like where you went with that.
Well, whatever. Anyway, so shareholders, that's about the only word that I know when it comes to finance. You got a few more. Don't shortchange yourself. Well, I thank you. I don't know much about finance. I know a lot about like the day-to-day finances of raising a family and like purchasing food and baby food and things like strollers, and I understand how to do that and how to bargain and how to find the best deal. I know how to do those kinds of finances, which are extremely applicable. And
the term you used was
mom finances.
That's right.
Mom-nances.
I like it.
I don't know what the other one could be.
Other what?
Finances. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't like that. No.
Either.
We'll edit that out.
We'll
you
figure
guys
that
won't
out.
even hear that. Don't worry about it.
So basically, I know how to do like the practical stuff.
Sure.
With money.
So if I'm not mistaken, it sounds to me like you just went from theory to practice. Is that true?
That's a little plug.
Could we agree on that?
That's terrible. I'm not saying a word.
I literally say that every single day in some way, shape, or form. So if anybody here is watching this that's part of Tasty Trade, it does happen.
Yeah.
So
moving on. So fitness though for me, we grew up pretty healthy. Like my mom did a great job when she would, provide meals, and my dad too. They both did a great job of really kind of instilling, healthy food choices into our daily lives. I mean, I feel like we always had, meat and veggies and good healthy snacks. We always had strawberries and carrots, and I don't know, we always had good stuff. So she did a really good job of giving us good options and kind of steering our health journey in the right direction. And I feel like we've all benefited from that, me and my 2 siblings. But I feel like training and working out and all that took on or became a passion of mine in my early 20s.
How did we meet?
Well, we met at the tanning salon.
But we sort of met at the gym.
Which has nothing to do with fitness.
You saw me watching you from across the gym.
Oh, no.
No?
No, that's creepy.
I know, but I'm gotta be real with people. I told you before this video started, we have to be authentic. We have to be organic and genuine.
No, you were walking
That's
around
true.
with that hideous skull cap.
I still have it.
It's awful.
I'll wear it for a second.
It probably still smells like mildew.
It might. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, man. You're really rubbing salt in the movie. Like, you're not. I told you to be real in this video. That's a little too real.
Well,
yeah. I like it.
Get what you asked for.
I like it though. Good.
Anyway, but we did work out at the same gym.
Yep.
And I really enjoyed working out. Like I said, early 20s. My mom also enjoyed working out, so I would see her lifting weights and stuff at home. Go Mary Ruddle. And got to give a shout out to both of my parents.
That's true.
So anyway, she kind of instilled that in me as well, and my dad enjoyed running and stuff. So anyway, I really enjoyed working out, but it's transformed a lot over the years. In the beginning, I was doing cardio like literally 24/7 with some weights mixed in while I was on the phone.
Right.
Probably. But then that changed a lot, and we've you've really helped shape some of that journey, and I don't know, I really enjoy training now, lifting heavy, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's that. And then the finance, and then with faith, I mean, I truly do remember being in my car seat and seeing my mom, the back of my mom up in the front, and saying, Mom, I want to accept Jesus into my heart. And she told me how, and I did that. And I will never forget that. And
wow.
Just, yeah. So it's special for me that I have kind of that moment that I can remember. But
that's amazing.
But anyway, it's majorly changed throughout the years what that looks like, and my faith has just grown, especially in the last couple of years. So.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So that's good. So a little bit about me, a little bit about you.
Yeah.
We got lots more coming down the streets, but let's tell them a little bit. I wanted to share a little bit about F Cubed.
Okay.
How it got started, and then we'll let these hardworking people go, man. They've had enough of us.
Yeah.
Specifically you. You can't get enough of me.
Right.
Come on, man. But, no, that's obviously the opposite. So, F Cubed. So some people that are watching this might remember some years ago I had Fitness in Your Finances. Mm-hmm. But it never quite got to where I wanted it to go.
Right.
And it took me a while because I'm kind of a bonehead. But I figured out, I think why. It's because it was missing the centerpiece to my whole life, which is faith, which is Jesus, which is the gospel, which is Christianity. And so F Cubed got floating around in my mind when we moved here to Chicago. But when I first started, it was going to be just me. F Cubed was just going to be me. But then I started to think some more about it, and I started to talk with you about it and all that kind of stuff, and I said, no. It struck me like a bolt of lightning.
No.
You can't tell me when lightning struck me. I know when lightning struck me. You can tell me a lot of other things that I get wrong, but when lightning hits me, I feel it.
That's true. But anyway, it was definitely an organic thing that happened between the two of us, because we had that moment where we kind of looked at each other like maybe this would be a good fit for both of us. Maybe that's the bolt of lightning you're talking about.
Maybe it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Then it hit me as well.
Okay.
Around the same exact.
See, let's get something straight. I'm the star of this show.
Oh.
The whole F Cubed is to make me the star. You're the support person.
Wow, this is going in a really bad direction.
Yeah, it really is. No, we should really edit that. No, obviously I was only kidding.
Yeah.
But you're right. It did. It happened on the back porch, which is another one of our studios here.
Yep.
We have this studio. We have the Breakfast Nook studio. We have the back porch studio. Right? We were sitting there and we had this idea, and it just made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And it makes a lot of sense to me because there is nothing in this world that I treasure more than you. There is nothing in this world that I treasure more than our marriage. And as I wake up every single day and I try to be more like Jesus, and I try to take his life as an example, and I fail, and I stumble, and I struggle. But the one thing that he says, like specifically if you look at like a passage like Ephesians 5, like I shared with you like 3, 4, 5 years ago, I said, hey, I want to live out Ephesians 5. I want you to see it. I want you to feel it. And so a big reason why I got really excited about F Cubed being both of us after we had that conversation on the back porch was I said, I'm all in on this marriage, man. Like, it's locked from the outside. It doesn't matter what happens. You and I will be together until this life ends. Period. End of discussion. There was no negotiation. There was no thought. It doesn't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes me feel pretty good because, as evidenced by what I said 90 seconds ago, I'm a total bonehead, and I say some stupid things, and I do some even stupider things that maybe we'll get into in the future, and it makes me feel pretty good to know that you feel the same way, and I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Well, no, you need me.
That's true. I do, desperately.
I mean, you're out of luck if I go anywhere.
That's true. It's not going to be pretty, man.
No.
Right. So
no, I feel, no, just to clarify, I know you genuinely feel that way. You've told me many times, and I feel the exact same way.
Yeah, and so I want to put it out there, man. Honestly, I want to put it out there. I want it to be a good example for the world, honestly. But most importantly, I want it to point people to Jesus. Because that's it. Jesus' relationship with the church is what marriage is supposed to embody and exemplify. And that's exactly what I want ours to do. Not in the perfection way that Jesus is able to do it, of course.
Well, we can't.
That's right. Thank you for pointing out the obvious.
No,
I know.
We fail miserably on the daily.
Yeah, that's right. And so it's going to be good, man. It's going to be really good. So we got a lot of fun things that we're thinking about, right? So, I mean, what are some of the things that we're thinking about?
More fun videos.
Yeah, like super fun. Right.
Talking about like what we eat and how we train. What I know what everybody wants to know about is what it looks like to train as a mom.
Seriously?
I mean they do.
No, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why, because from a business standpoint, I'm like I need to hire Autumn because the demand
she's
and
good
the
with
market.
Planners, she's a mom that trains.
She's organized. She can talk about mom finances. She can talk about mom training.
Right.
She can talk about all these different mom things that I can talk about.
Yeah.
But why would anybody listen to me? I don't know what I'm talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about ever.
Nice. That's a great way to end this video. We're gonna end this on the low note, people. We'll see you guys next time. But no, it's gonna be awesome, man. No, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about like, we've got Google Sheets where we track our macros, right?
Yeah.
I'm always watching yours. You're always watching mine. And, I want to share those with the world. I want to get those out there, once we get them kind of cleaned up and tidied up and in a presentable fashion, specifically mine, because I'm not organized. Yours is already ready to go. But, I want to, we're going to be open book for everybody.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about.
For that end, a lot of faith, like a lot of our faith journey, just our testimony, all the hardships, all of the blessings, just...
I want to get into some scripture with you. I want to talk, we'll open up scripture. We'll say, all right, we're reading this passage. What's God trying to tell us in this? Again, coming from just regular people. Yeah. Right? And I think
we're going to have to ask Kenny before we do this.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, to make sure we don't make total fools of us. Kenny's our pastor.
Phone a friend.
Yeah, and so it's going to be good. But, within the cube, I will say this just to frame everybody's expectations. Fitness, finance, faith. Those are the three areas that we're going to focus on within F cubed.
Yep.
I'd say it's probably going to end up being heavy on the fitness, heavy on the faith, a little bit lighter, a little bit Diet Pepsi-ish when it comes to the finance.
Well, then go to Tasty Trade.
Go to Tasty, and that's simply because, honestly, guys, I talk about finance all day, every day at Tasty Trade, and it's amazing. I wouldn't trade it for anything. But F cubed, I want to use more as an outlet to talk about my other two passions in life, specifically faith, since that is the thing that I'm most passionate about, which is Jesus.
Cool.
Yeah. And so I'm saying it just like Penelope says it. Jesus.
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 Yeah.
Yeah. So she's got it down though. So that's it. Anything else you want to add before we let these people go?
No, I love you.
Hey, I love you too. See you guys next time.